Can I play that or not? Oh, fuck, Aloy. What the hell was that?
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
So that's how the humans are still around, because they preserved their genetic material like cryo lab thingies with bits of, I don't know. That's how humans are around. So there was a thing there. There it is. Gotcha. They arrived 2 days ago. Spent the last 6 hours examining them and poring over technical documents. Their revelation astounding. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith and trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Nice. So this is the we protect humans kind of part.
Are these what I think they are?
I'll read that.
Artificial wombs.
Pause. Development of the artificial purpose. Alright, there's a lot of words in there.
Seems to spawn a new generation of human beings.
So that's one of the chambers. Interesting that. And these are all chambers too. That grew humans basically. They're like, yeah, like the dude's artificial wombs. Weird. There's one. That's what where one would be. Cradle sealed. The swarm advanced across Xinjiang province. Could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas. Of zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the blah blah blah, I will formulate and process a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Cool. So they obviously did the first one. And they're like, it's a success. Is this a door or not? It looks like there's shit in there. Or is that dead people? It is dead people. Never mind. That's just dead Eclipse people that I murdered. All a day's work for Aloy. All right. So I guess up the stairs. So that's how humans are around. So we're getting more answers. I now know what Hades is, so I feel good about that.
cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Go
The
back
hatch
in there.
wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Okay. So, I guess we're going up. Come on, Aloy. You can do it. You can do it, Aloy. We've come this far. Yeah, so it's like we need to go back to All Mother Mountain, but we had issues with getting into All Mother Mountain. Stupid door wouldn't let us in. Is this the office? Yeah, all this shit. Alright, here we go.
Nuts would benefit from antilogonate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
So Gaia has emotion? Random. So this is her office.
It's like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Where?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and
there
see
she
where
is.
we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
And it cuts out. Alright, so can I open this door? Is that a thing? Hello. Oh, this is her office. Hello. Pause, Aloy. Let's have a look over here. I didn't actually check over here, did I? Anything? Yeah, look at this thing. Haha!
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
You'd know something about that, wouldn't you?
May I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, let's just do what it says.
Ah. Oh, Ted. What a D-bag. So I'm glad I came this way then. So I guess that's all there is. So let's go into the office. Find out what we got. There's another one here. Odyssey has failed. What? All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed last night. Telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter contaminant failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Is that why Apollo... I think... Odyssey is... That must be why Apollo... Like, the humans now, there's no history of humans. Because the alpha build of Apollo was lost. They were trying to ship it around. Get the fuck out. I think that's why what happened. Alright. So there's one over there I see in the corner. Sneaky, sneaky. Artemis status. What was Artemis' job? It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything, had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with the frozen zoos for their sample. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in water. More than 14,000 that were extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selected the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more. They will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. Is that why there's so many goddamn, you know, rabbits, foxes and wolves? Until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. Yeah, a bit late for that. There's already been too many too lates. We've lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. Ooh. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again, but not now. Not like this, not on our watch. Okay, so they're like collecting, you know, animal stuff. Oh, here we go.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
Ah,
you need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
See, I told you he was a dick. Oh, that's the bad dude. What's that dude's name? Shit, I can't remember him. That's big D-bag dude. Oh, fuck.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Whoa.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Yeah.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Say what now?
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Yeah, I guess he's a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Jesus.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
They're really hard to find, sir.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Oh, we're in the bloody Sun Coliseum place. God damn it. Boo, I say boo.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
What the fuck?
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die.
Oh, fuck.
Let her be the first of thousands!
I don't have any weapons, sir. This is not very fair.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons.
Yeah.
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Like take out the pillars, maybe? How the fuck they don't? Hey, dude, come get me.
That did it.
Look at that.
That platform will come down. And my weapons will...
Keep knocking down pillars.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
You gonna knock this down or not?
Gotta get out of the way. It's down.
Got it. If that worked, or do I need to do more of it? What is that? It's hidden there. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Also, where'd the corruptors go? That's another question. Hey, I'm all kitted up. Do I have weapons now?
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come
Alright, what do you like? I don't have my focus. Shit. Alright, let's broadcast this shithole. belly button. I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't like its belly being down.
Looks important.
Alright, let's get the roadcaster out again. Right, good. Good, Aloy, good. Got it. Get this little...
Freeze canister on his head. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his first attack.
Guys, it's pissed, it's pissed, it's pissed. I need to get those things up his here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's actually you, boy. Tying him down. Health does he have left? Not much. Got him, bitch. That's right. I'm Aloy the badass. In case you didn't know. That's right, dude. Come fight me. You suck, Kaja. Oh, for fuck.
Shadows. Kill her.
Ah, dicks. Now I don't have my focus, so this isn't gonna work.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
What the fuck was that? Roach! Oh, and silence, yay. Roach came and saved me, you guys! Whoa, he has his own little... He has his own little overriding ability? Holy shit! I like him a little bit more now, I'm not gonna lie. He can override machines, he's pretty cool. So, explaining to do?
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
That is mine.
You're really
my
good
phrase,
at
thank
making
you.
it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Yeah.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Oh, more questions.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I have to help people.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Norris Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
Go on.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
He's not such a bad guy after all. Still don't like him that much. Holy shit, that was an experience, ladies and gentlemen. So much new main quest, the Heart of the Nora. New side quests. Level up 44, that's good. Jesus. Also, vantage point. Quest, there's no side quest? No. It's literally go to All-Mother. Oh. Well, to finish off, why not see if we can hit up that vantage point, shall we? It's right there. There's a passageway up there. Why not see if we can hit up that vantage point to finish off, you know, just chill out with a little bit. I see a thing over here. Thanks, Roach. You saved the day. God bless. You're the best. Roach always saves me out of a pickle. It's not the first, it won't be the last. In one variant or another, Roach is there. Come on, mate, let's get up. Climb, climb, climb. We're gonna get us a little vantage point just to finish off, you know, a little bit of story. Slow motion! What are scrappers doing up here?
They know where I am.
Go on. Hi, buddy. After what I've just dealt with, scrappers, you're nothing. Oh, cool. It's going to give me a thing on the shadow card you place. Like a little bit of a tippet. Hold on. Whoa, look at that.
Day 12. As we watch the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
So it was like a... I don't know what that is. Super cool though. Alrighty guys, we're going to call an end to the episode there. It's been crazy. We finally know a lot, I mean a hell of a lot more info about, you know, Zero Dawn, all sorts of shit. Holy crap. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been Flapping Kiwi with another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. As always, have a fantastic one. See you next time.